not 100% sure if this is the protest or some festival. I have no idea exactly what's going on. Military airport, here we are. What are we doing, man? These are the type of stories that you don't tell your parents about until it's done. Brother, they should just put me in the cockpit. We swapped sides of the plane, we got the Salt Flats. That's how we're getting into Chile. And just like that, where's my phone? Wait. If you've been living under a rock, you wouldn't know that Bolivia is having mass protests and blockades all over the capital city of La Paz, where I am currently. However, if you did watch yesterday's video, you would also know that I somehow sourced a flight on a military plane with some military guy at the military base, somehow trying to get to Uyuni to start the Uyuni Salt Flats to get into Chile. So in today's video, we're going to go do that. We're going to take this flight, we're going to get to Uyuni, and ideally we can start the tour by tomorrow. We've just packed up everything. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of La Paz. Been stuck here for too long. It's been killing me because I didn't know what to film. However, thankfully, we are on the way out, so I'm going to take you along on the travel day. And right now, we got to go to the military base. We need to be there at 12. It's 11:10. We want to be there a bit early. How did I do this? I don't know, but we're going to get there. So I'll take you along with me. Let's go. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is the protest or some festival, but this is the road that we are dealing with. We got to get to the other side to take our taxi, but check this out. So I have no idea exactly what's going on, but half the road's missing. We're going to try to get a taxi from here, which is the goal. You can't get anywhere. Check that out. Opa, opa. Let's go. Perfect. Militar airport. Alright, we've sorted our taxi. We're going to get there. Okay, gracias. Ciao. Military airport. Here we are. We are in the airport. That was a mission and a half. However, we made it. I actually have no idea where we are, but there was military guys there. We gotta go. However, I do want to thank the sponsor of this video, Yesim. They're the reason why I'm able to stay connected and upload these very videos every single day. If you are traveling soon, I would highly suggest using them and use my code KALIM15 for 15% off your first purchase. Link in bio. Let's go check in. This is where we are, and that's where we're going into. And we got to check in and yeah, catch this plane. I don't even know what the plane is, but this is wild, man. So it turns out at the airport there's a military shop. So I'm going to try on a jacket. Brother. I think we've landed on a jacket, however we got patches. There's a fit Bolivia. Oh, see. Okay, it's good. That would have been the coolest souvenir, but they do not. I really don't understand. I went back and forth maybe for like 15 minutes talking about the exchange rate and how just outside, if I went to any money exchange, I'd get 9.9 Bolivian for 1 USD. So I'm happy to offer a price at that rate. I go, I'll give you USD that translates to the Bolivian. And they go, no, the official rate's 6.9. I go, I understand that, but if I give you USD, you can go out straight away and change it for 9.9. So if I give you like 30% more, then you're gonna get more money for it, you know? But they're like, no, we can't do it for the USD. I'm like, brother, please, I'll do it. And I even offered a bit more, but it's just not worth it financially. Brother, that would have been such a cool jacket as well. It's not worth the extra. It would have been like an extra $50 for it. I'm not paying that. Logic, man, logic. Just use logic. I have to like really understand why they would say no to that. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we move. We gotta go catch a flight now. Kalim's an idiot. He was looking over nothing. We ended up coming to a deal. Now we have our Bolivia jacket. Now it's time to get on the plane. You get a card that says that you get to get on board right here. And then we'll get our luggage ticket. And we will keep them both safely in our passport. You ever get that with new items where they're so new that you kind of forget that you have them? And they haven't made their impact on your property yet, so I feel like if I put this jacket down, I might just forget about it. I'll try not to, but it's possible. but I'm just gonna wear it now. It's a pretty cool jacket. Alrighty. I believe that's our plane. Let's go get on this plane. Oh, I just realized I gotta book accommodation as well when I get there. I'll work it out. Alrighty guys, let's go. Much nicer airport than I thought. Or plane, I guess. Look at these planes. I don't think there's assigned seats. What are we doing, man? These are the type of stories that you don't tell your parents about until it's done. But yeah, this is pretty cool. All the rules are in Spanish. One thing to note when you travel, if you don't understand the language, you just don't have to listen. I'm joking, that was a joke. Brother, they should just put me in the cockpit. Check this out. I'm ready to go. Nah, this is good, man. At least we save a day and we actually get to start the Uyuni tour a day earlier. Well, I guess still a couple days later, but at least we get to go there, you know. Let's go. Sides of the plane, we got the Salt Flats. That's how we're getting into Chile. And just like that, we've landed in Uyuni. Gracias. Ciao. Gracias. Ciao. Check this out. Alright, this is a tiny airport, that's our plane. This is the airport. Now we just have to wait for our bags, which is just in a little thing over there. It's our plane outside. This is a little room. It seems like once you walk through here, it's just an exit. It's just a tiny airport, man. Look at this. Completely military run as well, I'm pretty sure. And I keep getting a lot of looks about the jacket. People loving it. I'm loving it. I think it's a cool jacket. I was so disappointed before when I thought I couldn't get it, but very thankful we did. So this is a little airport. You got some coffee, some shops. I mean, I guess if you get stuck here, you'll be alright, but yeah, I guess let's head out. There's a taxi over there. Let's go ask him. Taxi. Hola. Taxi.
Sí, es que no hay vuelos para ir a Cocha.
¿Por qué?
Está saturado. Está saturado, pues como hay bloqueo, no ve.
And just like that, where's my phone? Wait. Oh, it was in my left pocket. Man, okay. This is meant to be it. I have no idea. We've made it to Uyuni. Alright, let's go check in and then, I don't know. We gotta work out how we're doing the tour tomorrow. And just like that, we have made it to Uyuni. First things first, let's work out how to get out of here. We're gonna go try find a tour company to ideally take us to Chile, to San Pedro. Through the Uyuni Salt Flats. So let's look around and see what we can find. This street that I'm on right now, that we are walking around, is full of hostels and tour agencies that can take you on the Salt Flats tours. So if you do visit Uyuni and you are limited for time, you can purchase tickets the day before, but you can also purchase tickets the day of if you get here early enough via an overnight bus. So I've spoken to a few agencies. I think I've found one that I would like to land on and travel with. However, it's a pretty simple process. So we're going to get some cash, we're going to lock it in, and then we're going to continue on and ideally get something to munch because I am starving. And just like that, we have made it to a Japanese Korean restaurant. Now, unfortunately, once again, Uyuni, no halal. Obviously, there being no Muslims here most likely. There's no mosque, none of that. Very small spot. However, I came to this restaurant and I asked them, I go, when you cook it, do you cook it with any alcohol? I don't say halal because sometimes people don't understand. So I just say I'm allergic to alcohol. So nothing's cooked with alcohol. And also, again, when you cook the vegetarian, is it separate to cooking the meat? And she said yes. So we got some vegetarian ramen We got some tin ramen with kimchi and ramen, and then it came with 1 egg. And I asked her for 3 eggs because we're gonna get some protein in. We probably won't be for a while. Maybe I should have asked for 4 eggs, but I don't know. We'll keep it calm. Yeah, we're gonna eat this, and I haven't had Asian food in a long time. Korean food for so long, since I was probably in Melbourne, which was ages ago, last year. Ramen, check it out. 3 eggs, kimchi, quite an interesting kimchi. It looks quite spicy. Is it kimchi? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's definitely kimchi. It smells alright as well. It smells real. Definitely spicy. Then we got the ramen. Oh, very spicy. Oh, that kimchi is spicy. Ramen's good. Gets the job done. Alhamdulillah. That, ladies and gentlemen, has been the journey to Uyuni from La Paz. It was an eventful one. It took a lot of planning yesterday. However, we managed to do it, and we're here, and we have secured our uni tour starting tomorrow, thankfully. That is all from me. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate if you can drop a subscribe, as it will allow me to continue sharing this beautiful world with the world. That's all, I guess. I don't know what else. Like, comment what you want to see next, where we want to go next, and I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. This right here is salt, so you know what that means. This whole place is salt. Can you believe that? This entire thing. Look at the 360 on this right now. We got Transformers in Bolivia before GTA 6. We ended up talking about religion and Illuminati. I asked him how the circles were formed, and he said it was because of the pyramids. Yeah, this guy's on crack. We're gonna lick this ground.